qualifying rounds are now all over, and that means that the world's best FIFA 10 players have converged here in Barcelona for the FIFA Interactive World Cup final, where the winner will walk away with $20,000 and the honour of being crowned numero uno. That means, quite simply, number one.
It's very hard to represent Brazil, the soccer country, you know. This year is my last chance, and I want to bring the title to my country. It's my dream. I need to do that. It's my dream.
Le fait de jouer championnat du monde, on se dit qu'on arrivait au summum. Donc maintenant, il faut arriver avec tout ce qu'on en dit, que ce soit l'argent à remporter. C'est énorme. Donc plus ou moins après.
Just pleased to be here in sunny Spain, so it's just a very good experience. I don't think any country's won it more than once yet either, so potential for have a second champion there today.
The USA looks
And one man that knows all about being a champion in Barcelona is former Holland international Patrick Kluivert. Well, legends are being made here all the time at the FIFA Interactive World Cup, but I'm very lucky to be joined by a bona fide legend right now in the shape of Patrick Kluivert. Patrick, what have you made of this whole event?
This is really incredible because I've never seen an event like this before, and how the guys manage the controller. It's really incredible. I tried it, but for me it's really difficult.
Now, we've been talking to a lot of these guys as they progress through this competition. You've played at the very highest level. How did you always cope with pressure?
You have to stay calm. I think you know what you're going to do. You know what you have to do. The farther you go, the more difficult it will be. But stay calm, stay easy, do what you have to do.
And we saw you playing up there. How did you find it?
I enjoyed, but I lost. But the most important thing is that I enjoyed.
Back to the tournament, and as things moved towards the quarter-finals, the action really started to heat up. Danny Taylor through to the semi-finals in dramatic fashion. Danny, talk us through that game.
Well, in the first half it was quite tight, you know, there was just goals going either way. And then to score in the last second was absolutely phenomenal, it was unreal.
When you got that goal to put you ahead, it looked as though it meant so much to you. What was going through your head then?
It was just crazy because the last 2 years I've lost to like late goals and late round, like at the end of quarter-finals. I can't explain how good it felt.
But Danny, let me tell you, you've done us proud because UK hopes now rest solely on you. No pressure. Into the semis, and it looked as though 2009 champion Bruce Granick would make his second successive final, until he came up against 22-year-old American Nenad Stojkovic. Well, we've got our first finalist. It is Nenad Stojkovic. He beat the reigning champion Bruce Granick in a thrilling semi-final. Just talk us through that game.
I mean, it started off a little slow. He got a quick goal. I caught him back, and then it was just like it was a midfield battle. You know, who's going to put pressure on who? And eventually, you know, somebody has to break down.
What would it mean to take the title back to the USA?
When people look at America, they look at the World Cup and they see America, oh, that's an easy game. And I'm assuming that they all take me as an easy game. So to make it this far and to prove the critics wrong, I mean, you can't beat that feeling.
In the other semi, the pressure was too much for England's Danny Taylor, and he saw his title challenge fall to the German competitor Ayhan Altundag. The English losing in a semi-final to a German has a familiar ring to it, but it's this man who will now go into the final. But what a semi-final. Talk us through that game.
Danny ist ein guter Spieler. Ich habe oft gegen ihn gespielt, deswegen wusste ich auch, wie er spielen wird. Aber das Gegenteil wusste er nicht. Er wusste nicht, wie ich spielen werde, weil ich die Formation in letzter Minute geändert habe. Deswegen.
And what do you make of your opponent for the final?
Ist ein sehr guter Spieler. Ich weiß, wie er spielen wird. Er weiß auch, wie ich spielen werde. Ich hatte ihn schon mal in der Gruppe, hatten 2-2 gespielt. Deswegen denke ich mal, es wird wieder ein enges Spiel.
Well, thrilling stuff. And as we approach the final, it's guten Spieler, guten Spieler. Good game, good game. The final has just got underway. Nenad Stojkovic from USA takes on Ayhan Altundag from Germany. The drama has now reached fever pitch, and as a great commentator once said, it's up for grabs now. After drawing in the group stages of the competition, it looked as though the final was heading for extra time. However, a quick break from Stojkovic gave the American the advantage, and he held on to take the crown, and with it, a check for $20,000. Nenad Stojkovic is the FIFA Interactive World Champion 2010. Nenad, talk us through that game. It was unbelievable.
I mean, it was such a close game. The first person to make a mistake was going to be the one to lose. So, you know, he happened to switch to his defender. He didn't react quick enough, and I happened to put it in. It was just so close. You don't know. You know your hands are shaking. They're starting to sweat. It's coming down to it, and I was able to take my chance, and that was it.
It seemed to be a formidable game because neither of you were giving too much away, but when you scored, the relief and the emotion was unbelievable.
When I play, I try to play with excitement. I'm calm, but as soon as I score, I like to celebrate my goal. Just like everybody else celebrates their real goals, that's what I like to do. I like to celebrate when I score.
Well, it was an unbelievable game. Remember the name, Nenad Stojkovic, because he has now raised the bar for others to follow, and they'll be dancing on the streets of Albuquerque tonight. You are from Albuquerque?
So will I. I'll be dancing in Barcelona tonight, too.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you.